Yo, it's Trivelli. I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Mike McDaniel, who was introduced as the 13th head coach of the Miami Dolphins after the Brian Flores saga ended with an ugly split and a class action lawsuit against the NFL. I'll be giving you all the details behind the new hire, so if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get this channel out to as many people as possible. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you get my daily notifications for when I'm dropping videos, which is going to be several times a week because I'm never slacking. Now let's jump into the action.
I'm living life like this. Maybe give a little glimpse, maybe give a little glimpse.
So I just wanted to say really quickly, I do apologize for not being able to drop, 5 videos or so a week like I used to. I'm very busy in my personal life right now and also in the process of moving very far away from where I live right now. So once all that is settled, I'll be back in dropping those daily dimes for you. So now let's jump into this Dolphins news. So the Dolphins have put all their eggs in one basket of a young offensive-minded Yale graduate who has had quite a run in San Francisco, reaching the Super Bowl once and the NFC Championship just a week ago. And the reason I say they are all in is because McDaniel is all in on Tua, with reports coming out recently that he's looking to get all of the greatness out of Tua that he possibly can. Now, he will be focused on rebuilding a Miami Dolphins team that struggled to score last year behind Tua and a two-coordinator approach to the offense. The team has talent on both sides of the ball, we know that, but with free agency looming and tons of questions about the O-line, quarterback, and running back, this offensive guru will definitely have his work cut out for him. Now, I think Mike McDaniel sees a vision for this offense. I think he knows how talented the defense is already, and we're going to take a look at some of his priorities as a head coach this upcoming year. I think he needs to continue to build on the scheme Flores laid out defensively, applying heavy man blitzes, looking like they were very effective in 2021. Teams did not know how to go against it, and last season Miami was a top 5 defense in multiple categories because of this, and they always came up with turnovers due to the playmakers during pressure plays. I think they need to draft a running back in the mid rounds that can be a workhorse, also keep Duke Johnson. This will take pressure off of Tua and the passing game, as well as set up the play action and screen passes. I think drafting a D lineman in the first round to continue to add support to what is a very solid defense would be very key. If Agba stays and Phillips continues to develop on the outside, I like what I see in Zach Seiler or Sealer, I forgot how to say his last name. Christian Wilkins improved as well. So if we can get one more stud, the line is going to be deadly, especially with Baker at linebacker, and the corners are absolute studs. It's a wrap. Draft the best remaining O-line in the second round. That will give size and strength to a struggling run blocking unit. Let's face it, the Dolphins run game was kind of mediocre at best last year, so they kind of need to get someone to complement Duke or Gaskin in that backfield. And then finally, make Jalen Waddle the Deebo Samuel of the Dolphins. Jalen Waddle was easily the most impressive rookie wide receiver that the Dolphins have had in many years, and it's easy to utilize him in multiple different ways. So I think that Jalen has the speed, agility, and shiftiness to be able to do many of the same things that Deebo did in San Francisco, minus the straight up HB ISOs and gut draws that they were running for Deebo due to the lack of running back depth that they had last year. Due to all the injuries, but I do like him on sweeps, double reverses, etc. I also see many of the successes of the 49ers offense came from running the ball effectively, as well as setting up the play action, quick pass, and screen game. Dolphins can really utilize Gesicki like a Kittle in Mike McDaniel's offense and have him be the over-the-middle deep threat that is easy for Tua to hit. He's a tall, big target. I think that's going to give Tua the confidence to go deeper over the middle of the field, especially on those play action passes where you can get the defense to bite with one of the safeties. Also, utilizing the draft and free agency to make sure your run game is much improved from a year ago will be the major factor in whether these quick screens, play action, and wide receiver runs will work long term for McDaniels and the Dolphins. Let's face it, guys, you've heard me say it multiple times in this video. If the Dolphins want to succeed with Mike McDaniels as the offensive coordinator, he showed it in San Francisco, we need to be able to run block. The Miami Dolphins were not able to run block last year, and that's why Tua was constantly under pressure during the passing plays, because the defense pretty much knew, look, they can't run against us, so let's just rush forward. We're going to get pressure either way, and then bang, they're done. So we need to be able to block better in both facets of the game, obviously, but specifically the run game, to set up a better passing game. I have to say I do not hate this hire because he has had success pretty much everywhere he has went, but he is young and generally inexperienced compared to some of the other coaches who were out there. Now, that being said, if he can improve the offense from a year ago without the defensive principles taking a hit, then I think he'll become liked very quickly in Miami, and people will open up to this nerdy type of young guy taking over. I'm not crazy about Jimmy G, so the fact that he is willing to go all in on Tua is kind of shocking, maybe a little bit scary, but maybe he sees some potential that I do not. So if he can fix Tua, who he is doubling down on, then he will be a god here in Miami. So we're going to have to see, guys, and that's all we got for right now. Let's see how the offseason plays out, and we'll take it week by week. I hope you guys have a fantastic day as always, and peace.
I'm living life like this. Maybe give a little glimpse, maybe give a little glimpse.